Yeah, I think for me as a coach, take full responsibility of that last shot that, we got to get better. So I got to draw up a better play.
That was the look that you were going for?
Yeah.
Jason, what happened to PJ after about midway through the
He got
fourth
hit in
quarter?
the back and couldn't return.
Jason, this is a real physical game, a lot of chippiness going on. Just what you see from your team during the moments where things got a little intense?
Just trying to protect one another. It happens. The play with Cooper, was a play that his teammates wanted to protect him. A lot of talking. That's about it. And you said chirping. I think that's probably the correct term, chirping.
That was one of the more amped up games that I've watched play. Do you think that his intensity is something that him playing with the chip on his shoulder helped y'all in that intensity game?
Yeah, I thought he brought great energy for a back-to-back. That's something that we needed. And I thought he was a big reason why we were in the game. And so we need that energy, especially on back-to-backs. We tend to come out a little flat. Having given up 23 offensive rebounds is tough. Can't win in this league if you give up that many rebounds. But I thought his energy was really, really good.
Talked about the offensive rebounding. How did you feel Edie impacted this game?
Oh, he dominated us. But everyone chipped in, dominated us. So not just him, but the rest of the team, the smalls, the mediums, they all crashed. We talked about it. We had to be physical, and we weren't.
They can still confirm players.
Brand, was that one of the more intense games you played as a Maverick?
Yes.
What do you think? What about it made it so intense? And do you think that all of the flair in that game brought the best out of you guys?
Yeah, like you kind of said, just the flair kind of just made everything intense.
You talk about kind of the last possession, like the Klay Thompson shot, kind of just trying to get back in the game in the fourth quarter.
Say that again?
Can you talk about like the Klay Thompson sequence where you took like the deep three and just kind of what you all were looking for in that shot?
Yeah, I mean, we were down 3, ran the play, tried to execute it.
How do the guys get better on the board running out? I rebounded about 20 tonight.
We just got to be more physical. A lot of it is on us guards just coming back in and helping the bigs.
Brandon,
You made multiple three-point shots this game. This is the first time you've done that this season. Were you kind of feeling it in the first quarter?
Yes.
Well, you've been running point a little bit, obviously. Is there more of maybe a push from coach to get more three-point shots within that whole offense?
Yeah, it's my job just to get in the paint, look for our shooters, and just be a point guard ultimately.
Like recently, though, has there been more of a push, or is it like all season kind of deal?
All season.
Okay.
I know you guys didn't have PJ like the last 5 minutes or so because he got hurt there. What did you miss by not having him out there?
He brings a lot to our team. He was dominating the first half. Definitely felt that we were out there.
Happy birthday, one. I know it's not the result that you guys wanted tonight, but talk about what you guys have gotten from Najee lately.
Thank you. Najee is, he does everything for us. He does the little things for us. And we're going to continue to need him to do that.
And when you saw the replay of the Santa Aldama clipping Flags, what did you think about that play?
I didn't see it.
Coach Kidd mentioned that this season you've continued to grow at like running the offense, like involving teammates in addition to scoring. Just what are you maybe learning about that as you continue to grow with this team?
I think a lot of things, seeing a lot of things in film, and ultimately just having Kyrie in my ear, just helping me out, seeing what he sees on the sidelines.
And that's one thing that Coach talked about the other day. He was talking about Kyrie's leadership towards you. That's been going on for a few years now. What has Kyrie meant to you, even though he's not playing right now? What is he doing to help you in practice as well as games?
Doing a lot behind the scenes. I'm not going to go too much in detail what we do in practice, but he helps me a lot.
What are some things that this team can maybe like take from this homestand as you're about to start a road trip?
One more time?
Just what are some things that this team can take from this homestand before you go on the road?
A lot of things. We need to go back, watch film, do some more cleanup. But there's definitely a lot of stuff we can take care of. Starting with offensive rebounding, us guards helping other bigs, like I said, and then just ultimately just executing down the stretch.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, guys.
Klay, that was one of your more intense games as a Maverick, talking there with Vince Williams, Aldama.
That was a great time.
So could you walk us through those interactions and adding on to the Ja Morant interaction at the end of the game?
Well, with the tall guy, I thought just like, that's not cool. I've seen them do dirty stuff before. I remember in the playoffs 2022, they broke my teammate's elbow on a dirty hit. That was very reminiscent. That made me think of that. I don't like seeing that done to a rookie. That's not cool. I'll compete with you all day on the basketball court, but don't be dirty. That's not it. And Williams, I just kept that same energy, kept chirping. I thought he flopped when I got tied up with him. And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. We all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And we need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. And I hate to see that go to waste.
What are your thoughts on two Wazoo guys in the starting lineup for Memphis? That's pretty cool. There's not a lot of you guys.
What do you mean? We got Craig Elo,
I
George
know.
Raveling, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, good for Cedric and Jalen. Anytime once a coup, always a coup. So I'll follow them throughout the rest of their career.
You just talked about the history between you and the Grizzlies. Obviously, you got playoff matches against them when you were in Golden State. Just what is it about that matchup that brings out the best in you from a competitive standpoint?
Well, I actually do have a lot of respect for the Grindhouse. Mike Conley and Zach Randolph and Marcus Gasol. That was a hard team to beat in Memphis. Oh, my goodness. This new team, though, I don't know, man. They just talk a lot. They've always talked a lot. They never really backed it up either. So I don't really respect that. I respect guys who back up the talk with play, because talk is cheap. Trust me, I know that better than anybody. I've been in this league a long time.
Klay, it was a heated game. How do you think the team, not just you, but the whole team responded to all the talk and everything on the court?
That was great. It's fun to get active sometimes and feel that adrenaline rush. I mean, I can't control it sometimes. I'm a very competitive person. I think everyone in this locker room is. It's basketball, man. That's what we do. As long as you don't cross the line, say something personal, and you talk trash about someone's game, it's kind of the nature of the beast.
Like you mentioned being in the league for a long time. I know you guys still bound to continue to get better, but what have you seen from Brandon Williams specifically as he's been asked to do a lot more?
I love Brandon. I love how aggressive he is, especially going to the cup. I love that he's willing to put his body on the line. And he plays so hard, and he's got a very bright future in pro basketball, especially this league. And I just love how hard he works. I've seen his ascension from day one, and it's very impressive.
You guys are about to go into a stretch where you're playing 4 straight road games, starting with Monday in Miami. Just what have you learned during this stretch where you've had all these homestands that you can kind of take on the road?
Well, at least we get some ocean air. That'll be nice. And then just got to stay together, and we'll be healthy one day. And I'm very excited for that day, whenever that is.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Rob.